Maids of Evil.
Maids?
No,
Maids of Evil.
Devil Maids. Devious Maids.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the forever long awaited husband tag. You guys have been asking for this forever. I've been asking this guy for this forever, and finally today I've convinced him to do it with me. So
Go on.
for those of you that don't know, my husband's name is Jet, which is short for a jet, and I call him Jet because I like it, and he prefers it to be with 2 T's, and I always spell it with 1. So either way is acceptable. But if you've never met me before, my name is Ellie, and this is my channel, and this is our tag. So we're gonna go ahead and probably continue being awkward, and we're gonna just go ahead and film this for you. I feel like I'm being awkward.
No, everything's good.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. Question number 1. Where did we meet?
I met you before you met me, which, yes, sounds a little creepy, but it wasn't. I had been seeing her a lot on my way home because she worked like 2 blocks away from my job, and I didn't know, who she was. So it was, what was the name of the place?
It was called Cubby.
It was called Cubby.
Yeah.
So she worked in that place, and she was just this girl that always was working on her laptop, just right inside the place.
Yeah, I sat like in front of the door doing like
Yeah.
customer service stuff on my laptop.
Yeah, and I was a developer, I was a programmer, so I just, walked home and I just saw her there, and I was like, who is that girl? So, I just say that she was a hot girl that I saw, and I didn't know who she was. So that went on
He
for,
never even came in and said hi, like I had no idea.
For weeks. Okay, so I found out later, after seeing her at Cubby's, that she was friends with my boss, and she started working for our company. And again, I saw her there, but she was the graphic designer for our company. So at the beginning, we didn't talk because I was the developer and she was the designer.
What was our first date?
Our first date was when we went out to get drinks. They have been going to get drinks for,
It was like a company happy hour
Yeah,
thing we
and I never
did
really
some
went.
Fridays.
But
Yeah.
so I went this time, and then we all sat there. We were just chilling. It was great. We had some drinks. Things were smooth, and we hit it off there. We really did.
Yeah, it was like a really flirtatious time, and
She bit my shoulder.
that is a private detail.
Oh, okay, so they're just.
That's something I had never done before. We were just a little
Figured that.
tipsy.
Yeah.
Of course we were all of age and all of that, but he ended up putting me in a cab and getting me, on my way after everything, and texted me later. I don't know who texted you. I think you texted me saying you wish you would have kissed me.
I think you texted first.
I texted him saying
Yeah.
like, thanks for getting me in a cab,
Yeah.
and he was like, I wish I would have kissed you,
Yeah.
or you're welcome, I wish I would have kissed you. And I was just like, oh my gosh, he is literally the perfect man. And
And from then on, we just
his story. Yeah.
started
So
talking and eventually dating, and
yeah, that was good. All right, number 3. What was your first impression of me?
our first impression, well, my original first impression from Cubby's was that she was this hot girl. Okay, so my next impression of her was that she was wild, right? Because she was, just, I don't know, I guess
Wild.
I hadn't noticed. So, she has a lot of tattoos, so I just thought that she was this girl who was, just wild, just had this crazy lifestyle. And I'm a quiet guy, she was very free-spirited, and that's something that I liked about her. That was, my main impression of her.
What's a weird habit of each other?
When she's cooking, when she and I are cooking together sometimes, she has this weird tendency of putting lotion on her hands for some weird reason. I never understand this. So she's cooking, and then she has lotion on her hands, and I ask her to get something or to do something. She's like, I can't, I have lotion on my hands, she just... And I'm like, why do you have lotion on your hands if you're cooking? So I have no one who has to go and do it.
I lotion my hands a lot, and I feel like if I had just washed my hands and lotioned them, then I don't want to get my hands dirty again. And it's just a thing, okay? I can't defend
Weird.
myself. Okay, so I had to take a minute to think of his
I resent
habit.
that.
I had to take a minute to think of his habit,
You resent that.
but I thought
Whatever
of it.
it is. What?
Okay, so his weird habit is that whenever he talks on the phone, he has to be walking around. He cannot sit or lay down and talk on the phone. Like if he's on a phone call, he has to get up and walk around the whole apartment or around his office or whatever. He has to be walking, and I don't know why, but that's what he does.
To prove that I can walk and talk at the same time.
It's not even a question. We're gonna both answer this one.
Okay.
Where am I from? You answer for me, I'll answer for you.
You're originally from Massachusetts.
No.
No?
No.
You're so... Well, okay, she was born in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Moved to Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And then came back to North Carolina.
And then came to New York.
And then came to New York.
Yeah. That was
It's the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. A Jet is from the Ivory Coast in West Africa, thus his gorgeous accent.
I have no accent.
You have an accent.
Terrible.
It's so awesome. I'm sure my lovely Ellko fan will agree that his accent is the stuff dreams are made of. And yes, and then he moved here lots of years ago and he grew up in the Bronx, New York City. So we met in Manhattan. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Something girly. The list is long. Maids of Evil.
Maids?
No,
Maids of Evil.
Devil Maids.
Devious
Maids. God.
I do like Devious Maids a lot.
Say Yes to the Dress.
Love that.
Then of course some cooking shows, Hell's Kitchen,
Yep.
and Master Chef.
Yep.
You know, that's better. That's better.
I like Pretty Little Liars a lot.
Her style of TV watching. You know, she watches much higher caliber things.
Like what?
With me.
Like what?
Comedy movies. Well, now you like them a little more than you used to.
That's true. But we watch a lot of stuff together. Like we have some really good shows we watch together. Like we watch Sense8 from Netflix.
Don't say anything girly that we watch. We don't watch anything girly.
We don't watch anything girly together. We love Nashville. Is that girly? Is that girly?
Yes.
I never said that. We hate Nashville. What is one food that I do not like?
You don't like the most amazing, well done meats. She won't have.
That's true.
Spicy food.
Also true.
It's a sad thing.
So yeah, like a spicy, well done piece of meat is not.
We try to just stuff her with spicy food when she comes to my parents' house.
That West African spice.
Oh yeah.
I can't do it.
She loves it when she's there.
I can't do it.
But
it's
she
too
loves
much.
it when she's there. And then when you're there, you love it. But you know, when we step out and we come back to our apartment, you don't touch this stuff.
It's too hot. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
I did. I'm wearing shorts right now, but I do wear the pants.
Do you wear the pants?
I wear the pants in the relationship.
No, it's not a bad thing. I'm just surprised that you were like so like you like no. We've never actually talked about that before.
Well, the term, I guess, means who is head of the household.
Well, it really means like who's the most controlling, like who has the final say.
Oh, then it's joint.
I would say it's fairly joint.
Yeah.
Neither of us really like command each other.
No.
I tend to be more controlling on what he does than he is on me.
For sure.
So, but we're working on that.
I mean,
you know, marriage is a journey, and we're in it.
We are traveling along.
We are traveling right along. So the next question is, what is my favorite sports team? But I actually don't like sports literally at all. So I'm going to try to figure out what your favorite sports team is.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess the Cavs.
No, not the Cavs.
The Lakers?
Yes.
Really?
The Lakers, yes. They're my team. Not for the last 2-3 years, because Kobe hasn't, the team hasn't been doing well, but not the Cavs. Not the Cavs.
I just feel like people talk about them a lot.
No. Yes, they do. Because the man, LeBron James, got
What team is Steph Curry on?
Steph Curry is the Warriors, and they took out the Cavs, and I'm happy about that.
Do I have any weird obsessions?
Lotion.
That's got, yes.
We talked about that.
Okay.
I had a list that I had of our obsessions when we first started dating. I was up to 9 or something like that.
All right, what pisses him off? There are some things that piss him off. One of those would be if I don't clean enough, like that. No, that sounds bad. Like if I leave my clothes like all over the floor, like I tend to do, or you know, if I leave like tons of dishes in the sink, and basically if I don't take care of our house in the way that's right, like he gets pissed. Especially if I say I'm gonna do it and then I don't, he gets pissed. And the thing is, like, I totally get that because that's totally reasonable to be pissed about. But should you answer one that I didn't already say?
No, I'm not touching that.
Okay.
Look at it willingly. No.
All
Nothing else, baby.
Alright.
That's the only thing.
I love you.
I love you.
What is one talent that I have?
She loves finding the impossible thing and then doing it. And succeeding at doing it.
That's actually really true. And I wouldn't have expected you to say that. So I like that answer. Yeah. I don't really believe in limits. So I like to do things that people tell me I can't do just for the sake of doing them. But usually those things are things that I really desire and, you know, want to do. So that's a really big part of my life. I'm glad you mentioned that.
No problem.
All right, what is something that you do that I wish you didn't do?
Work at home, which she calls work. I just call it coding.
Just for your own good, though. I just don't want you to, like, burn out.
It's just that when you have systems that you manage.
Oh, it's just when you have systems, you know.
That you manage. You just have to check on them now and then.
Coder life.
You understand, Matt?
What kind of cake would you bake on my birthday?
Chocolate.
Like one that I would eat.
Yeah.
Is chocolate your answer?
Yeah.
Like a chocolate cake?
Yeah. Say anything else?
I would probably want vanilla.
That's my cake that you make for me.
So then I would bake you a vanilla cake and then I would eat it.
But I'll still give you your chocolate cake, baby, because I'm nice.
Alright. What can I spend hours doing?
A man is thinking. Sleeping. Well, the one I was going to say was getting ready. A man and his lady will need to get someplace. And the woman has things to do to get ready. And the man is waiting. And the man is waiting patiently. Right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You are mostly patient with me.
You can take hours to wake up. She can take hours to wake up. I mean, I will wake you up at 7 o'clock. And because I know that when you're going to get up from bed, it'll be 8:15. You take a long time to get up from bed. So that's what I meant by sleeping.
I almost always sleep through my alarms, so. Alright, so last question. If I could live anywhere, where would it be?
Manhattan.
That's
she
right.
really, really wants to live in Manhattan.
Yeah, we're thinking about moving right now. We're talking about it, and we're looking into moving into Manhattan. We live in Queens right now, and we love Queens. So we're either going to stay in Astoria or we're going to move to Manhattan. I want to move to Manhattan, but we would lose all of our precious space doing that.
Yeah.
So we have to talk about
that. I love just space and sun.
Yeah, you get a lot more space for your money in Queens, but you know, either way, we're still in New York City, and that's what makes me happy. So either way, I'm going to be happy. But I totally, like, living in Manhattan is one of my life goals / dreams that I want to do, especially before, you know, we think about having kids. So Manhattan, that was totally right on. So anyways, that was our husband tag. So if you guys have more questions for us or Jet or me, leave them in the comments down below. I think someday we'll definitely do a part 2 and answer y'all's questions because I think that would be really fun. So definitely leave those in the comments down below or tweet them to me, Instagram them to me, Facebook them to me, all at ellkonyc. And I'm also on Periscope now, so you can find me there. And for more of the Jet and Ellie saga, you can find us on the social media, all at ellkonyc again. And yeah, so that's it for today. I will see you guys next time. I love you all so very much. And Jet, I love you so very much for doing this with me.
I love you, baby. Thank
you so much for agreeing to do this with me. I'm so happy we finally did this. And I know my viewers are going to be so happy that this happened. So
this doesn't look...
It looks weird. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways, have an awesome day, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
So it makes a really good shirt to tuck in or wear long over leggings, either way. And the jersey is nice and heavy, so it's not gonna, you know, show things that I don't necessarily want to show. It's gonna be nice and concealing with the pattern. I just really like it.